The death toll from a devastating explosion at Iran's largest port, Bandar Abbas, has climbed to at least 40, with over 1,200 people injured, Iranian state media reported on Sunday. Firefighters continued their strenuous efforts to fully extinguish the flames, which remained active across the site. The catastrophic blast occurred on Saturday in the Shahid Raji terminal, which serves as the country's primary container hub. The explosion was so powerful that it shattered windows several kilometers away, tore strips of metal from shipping containers, and caused significant damage to the cargo inside. According to state media, the incident has left a trail of destruction in the area. The explosion coincided with a third round of nuclear negotiations between Iran and the United States, held in Oman. The timing of the blast has drawn speculation, though authorities have dismissed any links between the two events. As of late Sunday evening, fires were still erupting sporadically in different sections of the damaged port. Helicopters, along with firefighting crews, were deployed to contain the blazes, which officials described as challenging due to the scale and nature of the disaster. Preliminary investigations suggest chemicals stored at the port may have fueled the explosion, but the exact cause remains undetermined. Iran's defense ministry has denied claims by international media that the blast may have involved the mishandling of solid missile fuel. A ministry spokesperson described such reports as enemy psychological warfare, emphasizing that the affected area did not contain any military-related cargo. However, questions about the materials stored at the port have persisted. The Associated Press, citing the British security firm Ambry, reported that the port had received shipments of sodium perchlorate in March. This chemical, commonly used to propel ballistic missiles, could have triggered the explosion if improperly stored. Iranian authorities have not confirmed this account, but highlighted the importance of proper chemical storage protocols. On Sunday, thick plumes of black smoke continued to rise above the Shahid Raji terminal as emergency services worked to clear the debris. The blast left twisted metal fragments and other remnants scattered across the site, underscoring the immense force of the explosion. By the early afternoon, the head of Iran's Red Crescent Society announced that the fire was nearly 90% under control. Officials also confirmed that unaffected sections of the port had resumed operations in an attempt to minimize disruption to the busy hub. A spokesperson for Iran's crisis management organization attributed the explosion to poor storage practices of hazardous chemicals, noting that earlier warnings about safety risks had been overlooked. However, government spokesperson Fatemeh Mohajerani urged against rushed conclusions, stating that the final results of the investigation would be shared once completed. Negligence has frequently been cited as a factor in a series of industrial and energy-related accidents across Iran in recent years. These incidents have raised concerns about oversight and safety standards in critical infrastructure. President Masoud Pezeshkian, who visited Bandar Abbas on Sunday, voiced his frustration during an address, saying, "Why did we allow these containers to remain here for months on end? Was it necessary to store 120,000 to 140,000 containers in one location without proper safeguards?" His remarks echoed the broader criticism of mismanagement and safety lapses that have plagued Iran's industrial sectors.